Welcome to the Daily App Show. Today we're taking a look at iWay, a navigational app for your iPhone. It has some options here that allow us to easily get turn-by-turn directions to the places that we want to go. So let's take a look at settings really quick. We have options in here to send SMS, email, and Facebook to all of our friends without leaving the application. But in the main settings, you'll want to set your home address by typing in your home address, so it makes it easy for you to navigate back to your home location. We also have some options down here for voice, sound, compass, auto completion, metric measurements, and auto reroute in case you make a wrong turn. We have voices. It comes with one voice, and I can tap on play to hear that voice. So let's hear that.
Hi, my name is Ryan and I can help you find your way.
I can adjust the volume, pitch, and speed of that voice, and there are a lot of other voices that are available to me as small price downloads if I wanted to access those. So on top of these, it's asking me if I want to purchase this. I'll just say later. No thank you. Now, I can go into route, and this is probably where you'll spend most of your time. You'll want to enter your start point, which I could tap on start point and just tap here, which means the current location that I'm sitting right now. I can set a waypoint, which means I'm creating a navigation process. Maybe I have different places that I want to stop throughout town, so it's not just an A and B, it becomes an A, B, and C way to set up your trip. And then we can set up our end point. So if we have our start point and our end point, I can go ahead and hit go. If I need to come in here, I could tap the keyboard and edit this manually and hit done. I can also go and select a contact from my contacts list, and it will load in that address information. I can exchange the A and B address informations so that I can change my direction, and then I can just tap home to load in that home address. So I can choose car, walk, bike, whatever that I want, depending on which way I'm traveling. Under map, we're able to view our map. This is the current location that I'm sitting right now. We have the ability to see our speed and some information that shows up down here. We have a quick launch buttons that take us to Facebook, email, SMS, and iPod. We also have a zoom plus and minus. We can change our view here, and we can exit this right here. So if I tap view, we get a couple of different views that are going to load up. And it just takes a second for the iPhone to connect and pull in that updated information. Let's go ahead and just get out of here so that I can show you points of interest. So points of interest has many categories that we can scroll through with our finger to select, or we can jump to categories here. We can type in where we're coming from, so we'd want to either put an address or we'd want to tap here. We can use keyboard or contacts or tap home. So if I want to see nearby gas stations, I'll just hit go. You'll want to make sure to have tapped the here button so that you can set your starting point. It shows we've got a gas station right over here, so if I was to select this location, it gives me information about this location, and if this looks like the destination I want to go to, I can set it as a start point or an end point. I'm going to set it as an end point. It's going to load that information in as an end point. And there we go, and I'm going to hit go. And then it's going to prepare that route for me. So it shows the distance, duration, ETA, average speed, steps, and all that stuff. I can simulate this navigation, or I can just navigate it and then make our drive. So as soon as this loads in, it's going to begin the turn-by-turn navigation for us. You'll notice we have
West on Ashwood, Dr. Tordell Vale Avenue.
You'll notice we have all those buttons available to us that were in map view. Right now we're looking at satellite view, so if I want to change our view, I could tap on that button and change to a different type of view, maybe one that's a little bit easier to follow. So let's get to our typical maps view. You even have iPhone maps view if you wanted that for some reason. So you can see we have a lot of different views to choose from. Alright, so let's drive, and we're going to see how this works. Let's see how the recalculate route works. It's showing us our average speed in miles per hour. It's probably going to take a second for it to realize that we are off route, and it's going to recalculate another route for us.
You left the route.
So if we were to navigate back to our route, we'd probably see it.
The new route.
And it notified me that it's recalculated the route, and we're moving a little too quick for it to have guessed properly. Usually when you go off route, you're wanting to kind of stop and wait for it to catch up. So we would continue on our route until we reach our destination. For the sake of this video being really long, I'm not going to record the entire destination, but as you see here, we have plenty of options on screen to make it easy to continue to use our iPhone while we are using navigation. I think this is a really great app. It has a lot of neat functionality, and it's something you should definitely try out. They have a free version that you could try out as well to get a taste for this application and see whether or not it's a good fit for you. So head on over to the App Store and search for iWay in the navigation section of the App Store.